From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Max, of course, at my bar where everybody's welcome to have a seat and get a chance to tell their story. Brought to you by our good friends at Foodies Care and right here at the Daily News Network. It's up close and personal time. What's that mean? It means it's one-on-one, and that's always a fantastic time at the bar. We're going to talk a little AI, going to talk a little quantum. We're going to wrap it into sports. We're going to have a good time. So let's welcome in our guest, Ken Upchurch from
Pleasure, sir.
Kai-Mation. How are you, Ken?
Great. How are you?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the bar.
Thank you.
I know you're an old-time Jaguar fan. You've been around a long time.
I like the old Jaguars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the new
That's
ones
why I'm
doing,
here.
The new ones are doing good. We're looking forward to next year, 2026.
I miss that defense.
I agree.
I really miss that old Jaguars defense.
Yeah, it was pretty darn good back in the day, and they're pretty good today. There's no doubt about that. All right, tell us about, is it Kai?
Kai-Mation.
Kai-Mation. Tell us about Kai-Mation.
Well, Kai-Mation is a consultancy firm. It started off working in what is called robotic process automation.
Okay.
And then it morphed into more of an AI-driven consultancy, and now we've emerged into quantum engineering. So we work with organizations to build their AI footprint, their quantum footprint, and be able to tackle much-needed solutions that they otherwise didn't know that was at their disposal.
So quantum is somewhat new? Where has quantum been around a while, but now it's coming up to the light, or what?
Depends on the organization you ask. Great question. You know, you look at like the IBMs of the world, that's their crown jewel.
Right.
But you look at some of the organizations that are coming out like myself that are working to build solutions around quantum.
Yep.
It's been around for, 20, 25 years, but in the closet.
Right.
Now it's most recently started emerging.
AI was like that for a while, right? AI's been around for longer than we've heard about.
It's now become the real estate market of the early 2000s. Yeah.
So as in quantum, just from a 30,000 foot view, bigger, faster, get more information quicker. Is that what we're kind of talking about?
You just boiled the ocean perfectly.
Okay.
I mean, you're looking at, better accuracy, less errors. You're tackling computation. Eventually they'll get around how much energy it takes to run quantum versus AI. But, you're looking at accelerating your way of doing business. And organizations look at quantum to enable I think I was telling you earlier, fraud detection, be able to catch the bad guys a lot faster.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's really important. And adverse side, the bad guys are using quantum to hack into banking systems and things like that. So, we are looking at a technology on the cusp of being or eventually replacing AI.
Okay. So totally out there, but I'm going to try to bring it in. Samantha Guthrie's mom has been missing.
Oh, boy.
Out in Arizona. So she's from the host of Today. It's this national thing. My wife's been watching and whatnot. Would quantum help? If they're using quantum, would that help them find her quicker? Like in that kind of sense? Is that like you just gather all the information, all the leads, all the, maybe somebody saw something, the videos that they now have, like comes to you quicker and boom, we figure out who the bad guys are? Or am I thinking
that's an interesting question because right now today, no, but there's a lot of different things that are elements that are taking place. You have the good old fashioned police work.
Yeah.
That is working in the background. You have the FBI involved.
Right.
So you have multiple layers of agencies interacting. Right. If I could get that data to the agencies faster, then yes.
Yeah.
We've already seen some.
Yeah.
I mean, you're well in tune with what's going on, but things have the ideas and the way that the story's being portrayed right now with that whole there's some holes in it.
No doubt.
So
I don't know. I don't know what's
out,
real and what's real, but I'm just thinking because I know it took a few days to get the data off the ring because they covered the ring or broke it. But then Kash Patel, the FBI director, said, no, it's from some back end something that they found these images from. So would quantum maybe make that quicker is what I'm
Well, maybe it would help her. Loud. I kind of wish she had a dog at the moment because there's a lot of stuff that guy was doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you could see it as an element to.
So that's how we could help catch bad people quicker, I would think.
Right.
All right, let's take it into sports because I've envisioned this since AI came out. Like I could see, and you've probably seen in the movies, but not with play calling in football. But think about like standing in front of this massive computer screen and telling whoever, Alexa, whatever, chat, whatever the name's going to be, and saying, hey, show me how to beat this defense in this formation with this play call. Show me how to beat it in every single defense. And it's going to be like ring across the board. And you're going to be able to sit there and be like, that's how we beat it. And it's quantum is kind of like that in that sense?
We're not at that sense yet, but it could be utilized that way. I mean, first off, take a step back, look at how AI is enriching. It's an analytics, so you're providing, you could provide, hey, this play call was more accurate for this QB, and he was able to hit this receiver on the outside, whereas this guy tends to be a second slower on the defensive back. Maybe we can utilize that. They could enrich the way that they make the call, or they could put the matchups they really want in order to make that explosive play. You're already seeing that with organizations like the Giants use AI quite extensively. They're more on the data and analytics side, so they pull a lot of information and enrich it. And then you get it in the huddle. I mean, you see everyone around with a tablet this day and age.
That's right.
And they're looking at the previous plays, how they can
we
solve
used to
the mystery.
Look at pictures.
Yeah, pictures.
Come out of a machine.
The binder pictures with multiple different pictures. Yes,
exactly.
I love it. So I mean, if you want to go that route, there's still some old school folks that are really working towards getting a little bit of data out of what these people are doing within the huddle.
I know in the music industry there's some pushback on AI, right? You don't want someone creating music that's not a person and then all of a sudden claiming it's their own.
I'm on that side of the board.
I am too, for the record. So I get that. So maybe they can figure something out in that genre. You work with some government contracts or government issues as well with what you're doing at Kai-Mation.
I mean, I'll address the music industry. I mean, it's an artist's appeal, right? Like for me, I love the artistic appeal. I don't necessarily think the AI is going to replace, it. Whether you look at it or not, where AI will be able to fit in. You can see it mimicking voices now. Like you could talk to it and it would be 99% accurate.
So I took a song through a friend and put it through Suno. And it popped out this version. And I sent it to a couple of music friends of mine. They're like, here's the problem. You're not going to be able to sing it better than the AI voice. It's the best voices of all the voices that make it that. I'm like, wow. So, but as a pitch concept, that's a good thing to use, right? No, I'm not singing it, but there's the song. Here's my lyrics. And then we pitch it.
Does music sound better in the studio or does it sound better live? That's also the other gray
depends
area.
on the artist.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
That's sure.
The artist's appeal. Government has extensively been using it for years. I mean, it's been even beyond my work in the AI business, which is almost 20 years.
Wow.
They've been using it quite a bit. And, to the level that
you've seen a lot of cutting edge technology.
Yes, quite a bit.
That's pretty cool. All right, let's talk our Jags. I know you're a big Jag fan. Great year last year, 2025. I'm already calling it last season. A lot of people saying, this past year. Last season, we're on to the new year. But how'd you feel about that? How do you feel about them moving forward?
All right, so let's talk about the Jags now. They should have went to the Super Bowl.
They could have.
They should have.
Well,
I mean, they had
you
got to
beat the Bills. You got to beat the Bills, and then you can.
And the Bills, I mean, you look at it on paper, what was the Jags were 6th in offense and 8th in defense. Their defense has always been the struggle. And then as of late, the last, 9 games, they picked it up quite a bit. So it was really interesting to see them. But you kind of go, the Bills.
Josh Allen.
You could have beat the Bills.
Yeah, could have.
And I think they should have. But you look at, I'm old school Jaguars.
I know.
So I went from, and I'll take a step back here. I went from watching the Gators on Saturday, high octane offense with Steve Spurrier. And then watch Mark Brunell throw the rock.
Great times,
And then you would only score, I think he did like 240 points in a season. And now you look at, they're scoring over 400 points in a season.
That's
so
the
it's
game,
a completely
though.
different game.
Yeah.
And then you look at the defense that come out and just shut down the old Jaguars defense, the 96 team.
Yeah.
The 99, 98, 99 teams.
I think as I look at the defense, they got to get to where they're putting teams away. And you do that by suffocating the quarterback. Right. You saw that in the Super Bowl with Seattle. They weren't going to score any points.
I mean, did you really think the Patriots were going to win that game?
I didn't think Drake May was going to be a scaredy cat, from the get-go. And I don't blame him. He was getting hit a ton, but I mean, he was even the guys that were open, he was missing like crazy. So they got in his head. I would have expected that. I thought their defense would keep it close, and it did for a little bit, and then they just couldn't hold on.
I mean, I think everybody except for the Patriots fan realizes that was Seattle's game to win.
Yeah.
So
they're a great team, though.
I mean, that was a loaded team. Great. I mean, they were just blowing people out left and right, and nobody could compete with them.
Other than the Rams.
The
Rams, they should have played in the Super Bowl again.
Yes.
Fourth time.
That was a gut-wrenching loss.
That trilogy was a good one this year. Ken, I appreciate your time, man. All the best. Thanks for being a Jag fan, too. And how about this Veterans United Watchstander India Pale Ale, an IPA, baby. It's tasty.
Delicious.
We love our local breweries, no doubt about that. All right, make sure you check out Ken's profile. You'll see this conversation and thousands of others. Just go to the dailynewsnetwork.com website, and you'll see it all right there. Until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.